Hey YT World, I just want to come and talk to you about this hot ass mess of a show called Hollywood Divas. I just really want to run through, this whole episode. It's so funny. But I'm gonna do it like in hopefully 5 minutes. I got a dinner to go to. Shout out to Big Bro, Big Stuff on Dre Sean, alias name Dre Sean, like shit. Boy, you are 29 and getting old as fuck. Grow up, bitch. Like, no. Happy birthday, brother. Yeah, so Hollywood Divas, season 1, and maybe they might make it through the next season, but we'll see how this shit goes. Yeah, so we have what is it? Paula. She comes first on the scene. She's in a what is it called? Everybody say Econo Lounge or something like that, but I think it was something in Suites, whatever. She was in a cheap ass fucking hotel, motel. And, living out there. I mean, Hollywood is crazy like that. You be broke like that, 1 minute you up, next minute you down. I mean, look at a girl from In the House. Like, you see how she was the prettiest. I always thought she was like the prettiest teenage to college age girl on the sitcom shows. I always thought she was the prettiest out of all the girls besides Ashley Banks, which is Tatiana Ali. Yeah, other than that, I always thought she was the prettiest. And then just how she just went to like prostitution, being a crackhead, strung out. But now she got herself together and now, she's looking a bit better. But you always gonna have that little crackish look to you. I don't care how good you get yourself together. Like, even though allegedly, Keisha Cole's mom is not on no stuff no more. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. But, even if she's not, she still got that. She's been doing it so many years. She got that cracked out look to her. Like, you'll never be quite right to where you used to look, but you still look a lot better. You'll start looking better and shit. But you know what I'm saying. So basically, it looked like Paula, she just looked like she just kind of was drugged up too. Or drink the 9 years of her life away, being homeless. And I mean, yeah, I guess it is considered homeless, but you have money to get a hotel every other day. Like, that's more expensive than you just rent an apartment, bitch. Like, what you doing with the money? I mean, it had to been coming something, everybody saying, oh, why she ain't have no ends, coming from Friday. And what's that other movie she did with Tisha Campbell? Where she was like a gold digger. That was my favorite. To me, that was my favorite movie by her. When she was playing a little gold digger and her in Shacktown, Chicago, was trying to set the friends up, but then they end up getting hooked up too, even though they try to play hard to get all the time, but they end up hooking up. I forgot the name of that movie is called, but it start with an S, and it's not really that fucking important to think about it and try to remember that shit. But Sprung. It just came to me just like that. This brain be working like shit. Anyway, I'm just looking at my hair. I love the color now. I love it. And yes, this is all me. Like, this is not permed. This is fucking flattering out and curled and stuff. And then I pin curl this and then just always give like a little flare or whatever. Flip that shit. Flip that shit. Hey. But all summer just wear my hair natural. I just felt like, oh yeah, it's time to do my doobies. For all you fucking Jersey and New Yorkers, doobies. But down here in DC, we call it roller wrap like shit. But jumping back on the subject, yeah, so her husband, she was basically saying that she was blackballed in the industry because she met her husband and she downgraded and went with the married the producer and such. But look at Todd and Candy's situation. Like, I think she made an upgrade if you ask me, because people that own, like owners, like he owned his own strip club and all that, her first fiance, but he had more issues than a little bit, far as his lifestyle, and that shit wasn't working. So obviously she wasn't supposed to be with him, but Todd's doing much better. Like, and they looked at her as like, you downgraded your life to go with him, but look at his production now where he's working, y'all cast, and he's doing jobs everywhere. So, I mean, she ain't looking at that shit like, I could give a fuck what people think because this girl's still rolling in dough. Like, you know what? If you ain't talking about me, then it's whatever. Then I'm not nothing. But it's I can't even get the shit out. When you're saying my name, bitches, you know, it's just bringing more popularity to me and my husband. We just gonna rack this dough up, you know? We gonna make an empire out of this shit. So that's what they pretty much doing. Like, all right, okay, I get it. But, yeah, so you need to, don't use that as an excuse, Paula. Like, for real. Like, any other black woman on that joint. You notice all the people that gave you feedback is the same bitches that ain't getting work like you, but they still not even giving, no, like, they not sugarcoating and making you feel special or, like, crying on your shoulder with you. Like, oh, I know how you feel, girl. I know how you feel. Like, no, nobody gonna give you that. So, you know, tough love is good. And I'm just skipping ahead like shit. But her husband, like, them bitches, nobody was your friends, period. You know, and I believe that's the truth. Nobody was really your friend, you know, if they was doing this. Like, you find all this, as soon as you go broke, that's when you find out who your true fucking friends are. That's how you see who's there at the end for you. So he's still there with you, him and your son. That should be your only fucking circle of anything. So, yeah, you know, get over it. But, you know, I do feel for you. I mean, it's a child involved, so it makes it more emotional. But, you know, get back up off your feet. You can't let your child see you looking like that, you know. And don't fucking blame your husband. Like, your husband don't want to keep hearing it all the time. Because I married you. Because I married down. Because I married down. Like, if I was a husband, I would be like, bitch. Like, I married down. You know, I could have had another fucking actress that's still working right now. But I know I chose your ass, you know. Because I seen you on that fucking sprung. And I was like, Dad, them titties hang like that. It's like, no, this is my take on it. But next, then we have Countess. Yeah, I'm not gonna go on her weight or whatever because, you know, she had a child. She was already big when she was big on 227. And she was big on the Moesha, and she was big on the Parkers. Like, she been big all her life. So it's not a thing that I would have to talk about. And unless she carried herself in a way that, okay, I'd be like, you need to sit your fat ass down somewhere, or your sloppy ass, something like that. That's the only reason I talk to somebody like that. It's just if they just need to be read or whatever. But, you know, she's trying to get liposuction and all that. She's trying to, so she won't get the maid role or whatever. But shoot, as long as the maid role paying some fucking money, I'll get any fucking maid role. You see, what's her name? Angelina Jolie keep getting her ass put in the same fucking action hero movies, but she ain't complaining. Maybe she want to do a comedy. Maybe she want to do, well, she do the dramatics and stuff. She's a little versatile, but after a while, I get tired of seeing her in the same roles. It's like, oh, you know, the best she ever looked was on Tomb Raider. To me, that's the best one to me, where she actually looked human. But, you know, I don't give a fuck where you casting me at. As long as I keep getting that check, it don't even matter. Like, as long as I'm still being relevant, you know, I'll be the maid all day. You see, Michael Clark Duncan, Planet of the Apes, and he got $5 million to do that shit. Like, I know he like, this gonna set us back like shit, but $5 million sound good. Let me get in this monkey suit. But, I'm just serious. Yeah, dang, I'm losing my train of thought. But yeah, she came with Niecy, her little flat ass, her little fat ass too. She got thick as I don't know what, but she did lose a lot of weight ever since she did that, boot camp thing. Yeah, so it's just still showing on her face. But I hope Countess get the help that she need. You know, they all trying to go on her and crap. Skipping ahead. And the dude you met, Countess, he was fine as I don't know what. Your new boo. Because you said you got married, then you got divorced, and then now you met a new boo. Like, ooh, all right, bounce back, you know. White pages like shit, though. You know, look up his records first, girl. Moving on. Then we go to Elise. Like, Miss Elise. Like, I used to like you in the movies or whatever, but I knew your attitude was exactly like your Well, actually, you act a little bit more softer in the movies. Like you in the shows, you act like you more open-hearted and caring, and you're a good listener and all that shit. But when she came to your ass in your dance studio, your fucking, well, whoever dance studio you rented like shit for that fucking lame ass audition, you should have got the girls that Tamar Braxton ass had or whatever. I don't know what the fuck girls you had, but you trying to create a dance group like Triple Threat? Like, what's the triple thread? Triple thread, you meant? Triple thread of weave in your head? Is that what you're saying? Like the triple thread of attachment of each row of weave that need to be sewn in your fucking head? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't even know what movie or what television show that you ever sung on. I never seen nothing where you dance on. All I seen is your soft ass acting. Like, where's the fucking triple thread at? I think it's just triple thread, bitch. Like, I don't know what you next, okay? Like her, Paula came to her and she was telling her about, I just want to let you know, if you can go, I'm doing a project and I don't want to tell you shit about it. I just want to talk about me. Like, she like, you gonna give me some information? I know you want me to do a project with you, but I don't know. I'll fit you in. I'll schedule you in because I'm busy like shit. Bitch, you is not fucking busy trying to bring a dance group together. How many hours in the fucking day does it take to do that? And then you ain't got nobody calling for your ass. What is the last thing you've been on? This is all of us. You and all of us. Like, other than that, I see you on BT movies like shit. Them low budget ass movies. Like, them movies not even worth Lifetime. Like, once your ass, at least your ass could get on Lifetime. Your fucking ass can't get on that. So, schedule you in, bitch. I know Paula looked up like, okay, out of that fake ass tears. What? A schedule? A what? Like shit. Girl, when you think you was bigger than what you really was. You always thought you was bigger than what you really are. Throwing shade like shit. Up in the confessionals. I can't wait for the reunion where everybody see all this shit back. All this shit they was talking. But yeah, she all like, you want to tell me something about the thing? No, I just really want to talk about me. What's wrong with you, girl? I don't know, bitch. Let me find a tissue so I can act like I'm crying because ain't no tears coming on my fucking face. I was homeless. We was homeless. They blackballed the bitch. And she's just looking like, wiping them fake ass tears from her face. No makeup running, no nothing. Just like, oh, for real? No, come here. I'm gonna give you a hug. I'm gonna give you a hug. Bitch, ain't no fucking tears coming out that fucking face, So, you're lame ass. That was lame as shit. Yeah, she was just throwing shade. She ain't say all that to her fucking face. But I can't wait for this reunion already. Like, for them to see every fucking thing they said, Because that's going to be funny as shit. But I'm moving on. Next is, what's her name? Oh. I hate when I fucking forget this fucking chinky-eyed bitch name. I really can't fucking stand her. But, it's gonna come to me because she a relevant ass bitch and I never liked her on nothing. Every time I see, this girl from Girlfriends, and another person on them, fluke ass BET movies, where, fucking Master P Productions was sponsoring that fucking movie. Yeah. Like, I can't think of her name. Well, you know, because she really irrelevant. I really don't watch nothing that she, like, even on Girlfriends. The only reason why I watched Girlfriends was Lynn in the little dumb joint with all the nice tattoos. Other than that, she was dumb as shit. Like, she always used to be jealous of the other black one that had the white dude. She was always jealous of her, the little gold digger one. You know, your man was always finer than you. Like, we was always looking like, why the hell is he with you? He looked like he could do way better, you know. And you cheated on him for the fucking neighbor, the dude that was on fucking Soul Food series, like shit. Whack as shit, you know. I never liked her. But yeah, she all shading Countess. They all meeting up in the acting class or whatever, and she all crying her fake ass tears. First of all, with her little agent talking about something, I need you to get in the ball because I need for all that powder to get out your fucking face. Like, look, you look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, like shit. Please, like, and pick up your eyelids. You need to do a surgery to open them joints up a little bit. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't even believe you as an actress. You are one-dimensional. You're a one-dimensional ass bitch if your eyes can't lift up. It's just, you're crying. It look like you just doing crying scenes all day. You know, so I just don't understand. I can't stand her face. But her agent was looking at her like, here this nigga go, blaming the man, blaming the industry on the man, you know. Maybe not. I don't give a fuck. But, you know, like, just get your shit together. You don't see Kerry Washington. You don't see Kimberly Elise. You don't see Angela Bassett. None of all these people. Like, come on, we got to get together. Like, not all this cattiness and shit. You see Lynn fucking doing well. Diana Ross's daughter, like, you see her picking up from the show, and now she's on the new show that I can't think of, but I was just watching Wendy Williams, and she'd always be shouting that shit out. But I'm gonna check that show out because I want to see how it is with Anthony Anderson and her on it. But look, like, bitch, you probably had a falling out with her. But anyway, skipping this shit, she was throwing shade when they had to go and do the little what is it called? I be forgetting everything like shit, because it was in my head all day, and we had to leave an hour early for work, so it was crunch time, so I couldn't get all my thoughts out. Whatever I thought about at first, and I had it all in my head, you know, it's rushed now because I have to go somewhere, so it was all rushed. But basically, yeah, she was throwing shade. She just all in the confessional, like, oh yeah, that's you. Oh yeah, Moesha. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I was like, I seen her. Oh, that's all I can say. Bitch, who the fuck you think you are with your bony ass? Like, you always look like you was anorexic like shit. You joning on her because she's bigger and shit. Like, no, bitch. Like, don't do it. And she'll like, improv class or acting class, you're supposed to turn yourself off. Who doesn't know that? All this is acting and you still... The little small ass things, my phone gonna fucking stay on, and whenever I'm in class or not. Soon as my husband or my child call me, I'm out. Nobody gonna fucking tell me, oh, this is improv and your phone can't go vibrate like shit, bitch. You need to sit over there before I knock your fucking head off. You know, trying to be slick out the mouth like shit, bitch. And then when they did improv, and basically Countess was getting into that ass, and she didn't even know how to pick up. She didn't even know what else to say. And Countess was the one that was nervous, and she was acting like, I got this, I'm a professional, teach the whole other class. But she was getting in that ass, and you ain't had nothing else to say. I am snobby. You're right. I am snobby. And I don't like your eyeshadow. Bitch, what the fuck? That didn't even make sense. That didn't even make sense for her, the whole concept of them improv and, you know, saying improv. It just didn't even... Snobby to, I don't like your eyeshadow, bitch. Like, what the fuck? You trying to be a cheerleader? Like, no, you passed that role. You need to just stick to your age group when it comes to being, you know, on the improv level. Like, stick to your age content. Don't try to downgrade it. And you just need to go somewhere. I swear. her name Golden something. But yeah, bitch irrelevant. Golden shit. Like fucking golden rod, shower rod and shit. It's like, no. But Lisa Wu, you know, she meet up with what you talk about, Willis? You know, in the acting class, and Margie is a Hollywood #1 acting coach. So she wanted to get her training with them, with her, you know, so she can improve herself, so she can go to Hollywood, LA. And he's just letting her know, like, and she was, I think she did kind of good or whatever. She could bring them little tears down a little bit, because I think she, on the little last part of it, she overacted a little bit. Kind of like how Kimberly Elise was overacting and set it off like shit. I couldn't stand her ass. But now I'm liking her better as an actress, especially on that Hit the Flow. She tight like shit as the mom. But yeah, I think Lisa Wu, you have it. You know, you have it. So moving on. All of them get invited to the project, to do the project, and Countess is acting like she invited Golden, whatever her fucking name is, Golden the White, like shit, to be on the project. They all fucking knew they was doing this project. These scripted ass plug-ins to this fucking project. Y'all all know y'all about to be on this project. This is what the shit that get on my nerves. But they all come together at the table, and keep talking about, and they better be on my level. So I'm just gonna skip to this. They all, Paula come in, all of them meet Paula, Countess, and Golden, whatever her name is. And they just throwing shade from the start, and Countess kind of like in the middle, like with her popcorn, like, you know, can I get some fucking bread on the table or something? You know, we need something to eat or whatever. We just sitting here at this restaurant, you know. And then Paula just looked like she was still mad about something that happened years ago, you know. But I will be mad too if the same bitch in my face is like, oh, how you been? How you doing? You faking shit? Like, bitch, you ain't know where we left off at? Don't fucking approach me like we goody like all this time. Hey girl, where you been? You fucking wasn't worried. You know, I'm up here sleeping in the fucking La Quinta Inn, like La Quinta hotel, like shit, bitch. Like, you wasn't fucking checking for me. Like, I wasn't checking for your ass. You should have been checking for your friend when she threw that drink on my ass. But you trying to act like you don't know about it? But I know you know. So yeah, what's up with that? You know, are we good? Are we good? Oh, okay, all right. You know, that's how that basically went. And Countess is like, what the fuck? Referee like shit. Like, I don't know what to I don't even know what to say in this. Like, how do I stop this shit from her? I don't want to stop it, but, you know, I want to look like I'm neutral, but, you know, I'm nosy like shit. What friend was that? Like shit? What friend y'all talking about? Let me see if they drop some hints and shit. As soon as that happened, that's when, Elise came in. She's like, hey, so they having a fucking conversation for like 5 to 10 minutes while Countess and Paula are looking. And she's like, yeah, girl, girl, yeah, when the last time when we was on the movie set, and then Countess and Paula just looking like, Paula just like this. I'm gonna wait till these bitches finish with this fake ass introductory, you know, reunion and shit. I'm gonna wait till these bitches finish. And Countess just like, I'm uncomfortable like shit. My girdle is itching the fuck out of me. Y'all bitches wanna finish talking so we can get this shit on the road? Cause I'm tired of sucking and breathing it, sucking in this fucking chest, holding my breath in like shit at this table. When these bitches gonna turn our way and acknowledge that we fucking here? It was like so uncomfortable. And then they finally talk like, I hope, and then here they go. It seemed like Golden and Elise was teamed up and shit. Like, I hope the next person come is like on our level. It seemed like we got all right staff. I mean, all right people. You know, I can deal with it. You know, I can deal with that. All y'all some mediocre ass actors. The only one that probably would have a chance to me is It's Countess and your Countess. I'm sorry. She look like she a little bit more like she never played the ghetto girl or whatever. She played like a clueless dumb girl before, but I believe she have a chance to like go a different way. But it may be Paula a little bit. She just need to get out the ghetto scene. But I fucking hate her teeth, young. She got fucking shark teeth. I just always hated it ever since. See that? You lied me. You know, Craig. Like, her teeth always been spaced out like the Skyline Inn Hotel, like shit. Like Washington Redskins quarterback, like shit. Oh, I can't stand her fucking teeth, young. I be looking in the sand, looking for your teeth in the sand, bitch. But other than that, you alright, girl. But Lisa Wu come in, because you know Paula already gave her a rundown. Like, look, you gotta find your own circle. These bitches ain't for you. You know, they always hating on each other. We don't come together. So, you know, you just make what I'm saying to you, and you just have to have your backbone. So they come in at her already. Like, soon she walk in golden with this little fake tight fucking Asian look, like, oh, tight like fucking face tight like shit. And then Elise is like, and then Paula just looking back at the shade like, I knew these bitches was gonna be hating. And then Countess just like, I'm still lost like shit. And Lisa just looking like, I knew those bitches was gonna be hating too. And she just sitting back while they just criticizing her, you know, just all like, but what platform are you on? Like, really, I'm not trying to dig at you or nothing like that, but I'm just want to know, like, your work. Like, how do you get here this far and da-da-da-da? Like, why the fuck do you need to know about my acting skills when your ass is on a reality show? You know, all these reality stars get on here and it just seemed like it's about to be the Fuck Lisa show. That's what it's going to be about, you know, and kind of like shading Countess while F Lisa, you know, fucking Lisa show. And y'all just going to make them more broader and make them get their name more out here, you know? So I just can't wait to look forward to this. Lisa Wu, she handled her own though. She was just like, look, I was in that movie Difference or whatever. What was it called? I had the name of that and I forgot that. But you know, y'all was in the same fucking movie together. She's like, oh yeah, you right. You was in that. Yeah, with you. That little low budget ass movie that, you know, that's my starter film that I was in with you. Bitch, if you so high, why you starting with me at the same fucking movie? And I'm just a walk on, you know, reality star and shit. You know, shouldn't you be ahead? And you don't know who the fuck I am? Bitch, don't act like that. You know me. You know? So it's just gonna be funny as shit. But, you know, till next time, I holla. I gotta go, y'all, you know, because I know my father like, where the fuck is she? And I need to hurry up and go. It's my brother's birthday. We about to get this dinner in. Yeah. And like and subscribe. Like this video. And subscribe to this video. And share this fucking video. Share this fucking video. Turn up. I holla. Bye.